Hey guys, it's Scott with Downrange 92. I just got mission 22 in the mail, and its theme was bushcraft. That's from BattleBox. Bushcraft, thanks to BattleBox, has been a theme that I've been trying to get into, try to get more outdoors, and definitely learning how to be more self-reliant in skills. So today we're going to build a 5-minute shelter. This is my new bag that Aaron got me for Christmas. It's not going to be my day pack for bushcraft, but it's going to be my multi-day pack. I just figured he was nice enough to get it for me for Christmas, so I'm going to use it today. Alright, let's get started. So first thing we got to do is set up a ridge line. First thing we're going to do is we're going to tie a bowline knot, make a small little loop. And because this cord's a little bit thicker, you got to tighten it up a bit because it leaves a lot of loose ends. So now that we've got our bowline knot, we're going to wrap it around our first tree, come through. We're going to take all of our cordage and just run it through. Now this is a simple 5-minute shelter. Might take me a little bit longer because it's my first time attempting, but alright. So now that just tightens up on the tree. Alright, so the next knot we're going to do is we're going to make a trucker's hitch. And to finish off our trucker's knot, we got to make a little hitch here. Drape this over, come through, around, cinch down. Alright. Now it's good that we leave a little bit of extra room on here, and I'll show you why. Other than my cordage, I put together a shelter bag. And this is what I love about BattleBox is this bag, other than a hat, has been made with several BattleBox themes wrapped into one. But without going into those themes, we're just going to get straight into making our shelter. So the next thing we're going to do, take the loop real quick, get your tarp in it, put your tarp through the loop here, all the way through, just like that. And then, because we made this knot, we can literally just tie it up. Nice and tight. It'll pull on itself and it ain't going anywhere. So the next thing we're going to do is the looped cordage that I already have. We're just going to make a prusik knot. And if you guys don't know these knots, you can find them all over the internet. But knot tying is a basic skill that'll help you out in almost everyday life. So, now we're going to do the same thing. Alright, take our cord, punch it through, punch it through. The reason the prusik knot is great is as long as I keep this flat, I can continue to tighten. But as soon as I let go, it holds. So now that our ridge line is tight, nice and tight, we're going to go ahead and put the base of our tarp in. So what I'm going to do now is take my tarp, tighten it up on the ridge line, and drive make sure I'm nice and tight. and do the same thing. The next thing we're going to do is put some more stability to our base down here.
We only have one right now. Do you have both of them?
We got two. So take our tarp clips here. We're going to go ahead and put our stakes in the ground. Man, these speed cinch stakes are amazing. Just pull it through, tighten it up, cinch it off. Nothing to worry about. Take my next side. Go ahead and cinch it in. Again, set my stake. Alright, so that was a quick 5-minute tarp shelter. Doesn't take much, and it's not meant for multiple day use. You can add on to it. But it doesn't take long to get out of the element. You can always add to it. It was quick deployment, and like you saw, I already had it all laid out. Alright, so we just did the 5-minute one, but if you want to work during the day, or if you got some time, you want a space you can work under, keep out of the sun, the 5-minute setup is actually pretty adjustable, and I'm going to show you an adjustment to it right now. So, we're going to keep our ridge line. And this is where knots are still very important. We're going to use the same ridgeline system here. Come back, tighten it up. Ridgeline. Alright, so now that we've adjusted, we've got a nice tight ridge here, so water's hopefully not going to collect on it. Now if you do have these setups at night and you've got the extra cordage everywhere, if you noticed, I kept neon green with my kit. So you can tie them to the ridge lines, or glow sticks if you have them, and that way you don't end up clipping yourself at night. Nobody's around to see it, but it'll be kind of embarrassing for you. So this is our makeshift 5-minute shelter, and we're going to give you a 360 of it. So for 1-day use, perfect. Multi-day use, either we can build something else or just add on to it. It's a pretty good, solid baseline, and it shows us the importance of knowing your knots and being able to make shelter real quick to get you in out of the elements. So, I hope, like myself, you learned something today, and join us on our entire adventure in 2017 to learn more about bushcraft, wilderness survival, and outdoorsing. Shout out to BattleBox for providing awesome stuff every month. It's helping me out. But I'm Scott with Downrange 92, and we'll see you next time, Downrange.